Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of What's the Scene. Now, following the recent conflict in Parliament this week, we're hearing Crossroads asking members of the public their thoughts on the Prime Minister's wife being the House Speaker. Now let's hear what they have to say.
I don't see an issue with it as long as she maintains impartiality and she is acting as the Speaker of the House. Initially, I don't think the opposition saw an issue with it either, since the opposition spokesman or spokesperson on business supported it at first, but now kind of going back on their words, it looks a bit hypocritical.
I think it makes no sense because at some point they're going to mix relationship and business, and that's one thing that doesn't go hand in hand. And based on the report, although I didn't really watch it personally, but based on what persons were saying, that it makes no sense and he's supposed to be a figurehead, and what he did was not. So what kind of example he's setting? And so they're saying, you know, they're mixing business with pleasure, and I think it's very unfair and they should give it to somebody else.
It was supported by the opposition leader of the House of Business, and though it's not the normal way of the Westminster system, as Mark Golding said, the mere fact that it was both agreed upon and there was no objection or any other candidate put forward, I think going back at it at this moment in time, it looks hypocritical, and I don't think there should be any problem with it.
Two of them together, I'm on the wife, you know, I'm going to choose somebody to my wife. I'm going to choose him wife, because them say for better for worse, don't it? They those past. For better for worse, Andrew, and your wife.
Should be a neutral person hold that position. For I realize when PMP in power, them give a PMP person, and I see way with Labour right. I think both of them need to come together and give somebody neutral that position. No, so I wouldn't think Julia fit for that. Fit for the position. And if PMP get elected, I think they should give somebody neutral. Don't give somebody who is a member of the People's National Party or a person who is part of the government party, whosoever.
I mean, my take on the situation is that if there's no set rule against it, then why not? I don't see the problem. If something like that is political, you work off of rules and laws, then you can't say nay to it. You get me? Just one of them things.
That is not the right thing to do. That's the right way to go. Too many people out there who know more than she to play that part.
My opinion, because she's his wife, I would say no. Because she and wife, some of the things she for the inner the house I speak on behalf, because the two of them come together.
I think somebody else who is of mutual standing should be the House Speaker. Somebody mutual, somebody that is not picking sides.
Alright, and that's all for today's episode of What's the Scene. Thank you so much for watching. On behalf of the CEEN Caribbean News production team, I am Britannia Henry. We'll see you next week. Probably not the same place, but we'll see you. Have a great weekend, everyone, and take care.